right. Now I'm going to give you some razor blade run removal. So I had a bad spot in gel coat when I was spraying it. So I tried to remove it. It was like a hair. And I ended up running it, which is okay because it gave me a good amount of material. It's a slow process, but if you want it right, the nice thing about the run is you can stay up on top of it and you'll know when you're getting close because you'll cut past out here. Right now you can see I'm just staying on this ridge, working that ridge down, and it's getting these spots out along the ridge. See, we're starting to get off into here. It means it's starting to flatten out. If you do this with sandpaper, you'll end up burning through out here. With the blade, you have a lot more control on getting the high spot down. Once you get the high spot down, you sand across the whole thing. But you want that pretty smooth before you start the sanding process. Otherwise, you're gonna end up with a blind spot, a blow through, blemish, whatever you want to call it. You'll burn right through it with the sander if you don't take this down first. There's a lot of material there that needs to be taken off. Key is just keeping that blade as flat as possible. And you can see these just with every pass. And you can feel it with your fingers. See what you have left. It's getting really smooth now, which is a problem because the blade doesn't want to bite. See, like we're starting to get even right here. You can see it's just working into the orange peel on the other side. So you have plenty of material still to take off because you have this whole orange peel that you would typically just sand. Gel coat's a little more difficult. You can see what I'm talking about here, where it's starting to take the high spots down on the other side. You see this light, shiny spot right along that line? When that's gone, the run is gone. Pretty close. This is a big run, so you could use a little sandpaper to knock it down right by hand in the beginning. This is the best way I've found to keep it flush and get it as close to where you need it as possible. Because like I said, if you try and chase this down with sandpaper, you'll end up burning through the material. This is almost too smooth. So you can see here where this actual little run is. Much easier to take down just the run than the whole section. Just gotta make sure your pressure is on the run. And these little spots that I'm making out here are no big deal because you're gonna sand down through that orange peel anyways. That's why you want it down to where you can see this peeling on both sides, that orange peel. See, it's starting to take that orange peel off. That line's disappearing little by little. The key here is patience, so you don't have to end up with a blocked out repair job. Starting to disappear. You want to stay on the high spot as much as possible. Still see that little bit of shine there. You can see that edge is almost gone. You still got that shiny. Means there's still a high spot here. This side's almost gone. A little right here. That's about it for now. I'll hit it a little more with some sandpaper and with another little more on the razor.